Hey there! Okay, today we're going to look at this pen. This is one of my personal pens and I really like using this pen. I will talk a little bit about this. This is an Inventery pen. It's the Inventery Pocket Fountain Pen. You can buy that, or you can buy that with an extender, what they call an extender. So let's go over this, because this is an entire package that you buy. When you buy it with the extender, it's 140 US. Now, I have done a full review, so I'm not going to go in great detail over all this, but this is a very modular pen, which I really like. So, in principle, a pocket pen. It's smaller, right? It's, I want to say brass with a brushed chrome finish, but it could be entirely brushed chrome. I forget, again, review. All the details are in there. I always use it like this. That is right, in a rollerball configuration. But you get all kinds of accessories. So this is the simplest form, threaded barrel, so you can post. This pen is a pocket pen. I can just use it unposted, but I prefer to use it posted. Okay, now why is this modular? Well, for that $140 you can also buy a cheaper version without this. For the $140 you also get this. Oh, a little tube! Yeah, that's right, a little tube. Now what you do then is you take an additional cartridge, because it takes cartridges, you can put it in the barrel. And then you take that metal piece, and then you screw that on. And then you screw the entire barrel in place. And then you can still post it on the back. Now you have a pen that's a normal size pen, okay? And that's how I use this, in this configuration. But wait, there's more. Because then, it also comes with a fountain pen nib. So can you put in a fountain pen nib unit? Not how I use it, but you can if you want that. I have this in my bag at work, and if I quickly need to sign something, I can sign something. If I need to push down on a form, I can do that, because it's a rollerball tip and not a fountain pen nib. But then you get this little baggie, and in that baggie is all kinds of stuff. First of all, there is a converter. If you want to use it, you can. I happen to use it with cartridges because of the rollerball. I find it a bit more convenient. They evaporate at some point, but it takes quite a long time. And I don't use this every day, but they really last a couple of months before a cartridge is unusable. So that's pretty good for me. But if you want to, there is a threaded converter. Then there are multiple finials. So this is a very wide clip because it's made for pocket carry. So they made that stick out a bit from the cap, which I like. Then you have the clip. You can just take it off. Maybe you don't want a finial like that. Maybe you want a clipless pen. You can put on a finial like this, which has no features on it. It's just a flat finial. Now you just have a tube, right? This could be anything. Looks like a medical probing device. Now if you don't like that, you can put in this finial, which has a little keychain ring. You can carry this pen on a keychain. In that case, probably in that pocket configuration without the extender. If you don't like that, there is yet a fourth finial which you can put on. A capacitive tip. Now you can use it with your device, which is kind of sweet. So you have all these options. $140 is not cheap for a steel nib, but on the other hand, with all these accessories, I think it's kind of cool. And again, for me, a very convenient rollerball that I use at work, and that is super convenient, because honestly sometimes a fountain pen is not the most practical option, and then you use this. It's fantastic. I love it. I love it. I love the looks too, that clean chrome look. It's really neat. I really like that. And that's pretty much it. So let's just see how this writes in the different configurations. Now you know why I have it in my collection, because it's so practical, and you have all the different customization options, which, I'll be honest, I'm a little bit of a sucker for. I like to sometimes have a capacitive tip, and sometimes some of the classrooms where I work have touchscreens, and then if I know that, then I bring this with the capacitive tip on it. Sometimes I just clip this to a bags, and then I have the clip finial on it. And I love that. I love having those options. Sometimes I want it extended, sometimes I don't. It really works for me, and that's why I have it. I'm very satisfied with that as a product. But now, let's see how it writes. Okay, so here we go with the Inventery Pocket Fountain Pen. Pocket pen. So I just put on the fountain pen nib. Wow, that was a really long silence, wasn't it? I'm sorry. I'm going to be honest though, I don't really ever use this section. So let me put in the configuration I typically use, which unfortunately is going to take me just a second. And of course I don't have any tissues here, so I'm gonna put ink all over my fingers. There we go. The rollerball section. Yes, you heard it here first. I like this as a rollerball. Comfortable roller. Sometimes, I know my handwriting is horrible. I'm not trying to write prettily. I'm just trying to show you that this is a smooth roller. Sometimes you need a rollerball. It's that simple. Sometimes a fountain pen is just not very convenient, but the nice thing is it uses fountain pen ink, so you can use all your favorite inks. You can even use it with a converter in this configuration, as I've shown you. So I really like that, and this is how I have it. And I have this in my bag, inked up for weeks and weeks at a time. And yes, at some point the cartridge will just evaporate, but it lasts for a very long time. So I love using it. Plus, you can put a spare cartridge in the back, which I think is really nice. So I love this pen. It's simple, it's nice, it does everything it's supposed to do. I think it's great. There you have it. I hope this was useful, and I'll gladly see you later. Bye bye.